What it do? It's your boy T-Lo-Mac coming at you with another video. We're going to solo the Sith raid today. And this is a team that you're going to use. You're going to use your Hux lead with your Supreme Leader Kylo, First Order Officer, Thrawn, and Hoda. Hoda's only G11 as well. The rest of them are the requirements for Supreme Leader Kylo, and Thrawn is Relic 3. Alright, first things first, we're going to use Kylo's first special ability, get some siphon stacks on him. Then in my turn order, just depending on how you have it set up, Thrawn goes next, he fractures Nihilus, then Hux goes, gives turn meter to Kylo, uses his first special again, gets some more siphon stacks, then First Order Officer goes, gives turn meter to Kylo, he uses his AoE, and he starts getting those that offense and that stats away from his enemies. And from there, Hoda goes next, puts that Master's Training on Kylo. When it comes to Hoda, the Master's Training only goes on Kylo and Thrawn. Do not give it to First Order Officer or Hux. If you do that, they will die even faster than they already will. From here, it's just a loop. You just continue to do that. When you have your turn meter swap or you give that bonus term, you want to make sure that you give it to Kylo depending on the situation. If you need some help, you give it to Hoda so he can heal up the team. But other than that, it's mainly Kylo. You want to build up as much siphon stacks as you can, and then you want to use that AoE, start giving Kylo those stacks so he can start hitting harder. And once you get to that ultimate, you want to make sure that your ultimate bar is full. Don't use any of that 60% or 85%. Nah, you want 100%. Use 3 turns. And when it comes to the ultimate, you're going to use the siphon to get the first special ability to get those siphon stacks twice. And then on the third one, you're going to use the AoE. That AoE is going to get a lot of stacks of siphon onto Kylo, and he's going to be able to do a lot of damage. You're going to continue that process of getting his ultimate, using the first special twice, then AoE, and then keep on doing that. If you have the first special available, use that, then use the AoE, start building those stacks, make your Kylo into a monster so he can solo this raid. But around maybe 6 or 5 rounds before he hits Enrage, you're going to stop doing the ultimate, you're going to stop doing the first and second special, and just simply do a basic. And those basics are going to be hitting for around 2 million each, and you're going to be able to do 2 of them. And even though he might be at 50%, don't worry about it. A couple of those 2 million hits twice, and boom, you're on to the next phase. And also, do not be worried when your team starts to fall. Hux is usually the first one to die, then it goes First Order Officer and either Thrawn or Hoda. And you might get lucky if one of them survives all the way to the end, but most of the time, it's Supreme Leader Kylo by himself, so don't even sweat it. They're just there to help you get through that first couple of rounds of the raid, and that's it. And right there, you're going to see that my First Order Officer does take a hit from Nihilus with his Annihilate. Make sure you watch that. That's the only thing that you have to really focus on in that first round. Just make sure your guys are protected. Don't let one of them get annihilated, especially Kylo. If it does happen, oh well, as long as it isn't Kylo. But you don't want that, trust me. I've done it. And through phases 1, 2, and 3, it's going to be those simple steps that I broke down. That's all you got to do. In phase 4, it gets a little tricky, but I'm going to do some commentary over there, and I'm going to start fast forwarding right now, alright? See you in a minute. Alright, we're at phase 4. And this is the things I have to tell you when it comes to phase 4. This was giving me a little bit of problems when I first started attempting this, but once I figured it out, it was pretty easy. All you have to do is just make sure that you have ultimate available when Nihilus is about to annihilate. You cannot be taken out when you're in your ultimate form and Nihilus is annihilating. He can't take you out. So you just have to time it right to where you either have one ultimate turn available or you have all 3. I usually opt to make sure that I have a full bar of ultimate ability so I can just ensure that I survive. From there, you're going to take out Nihilus first. Nihilus definitely has to be the first one because he does have that annihilate. And even though it goes down to the wire, if you take him out with even 1 turn before enrage, you gain 5 turns back. Then you have enough time to take out Scion. And then from there you get another 5 turns once you take out Scion, and then you have 5 turns to take out Treya. And by that point you should have enough of Siphon abilities to be able to do 2 or 3 million on these guys easy. So as long as you're following those steps that we talked about in phase 1 and you're continuing that same process, you shouldn't have a problem. You just have to make sure that you time it to where you do not get annihilated. Alright, and once you have Treya left and that's all you have, it's an easy win. If you got to this point, you got the solo. And that's it. And that's going to do it for this guide on how to solo the Sith raid with your Supreme Leader Kylo. If you guys did enjoy that, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, sub, share this with your friends. I know it's been done before, but here's my little twist on it. I wanted to put a video out there, especially for those who haven't seen it yet. And hopefully you guys enjoy that, alright? I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.